I'll start by saying this. I was not expecting him to last at the job. I would be very, very honest. I was not expecting him to last at the job. Thiago Motta was fired in March, and that was what opened the door for him to get the job in the first place. Speaking of, Igor Tudor, came in March, did a little interim shift to the end of the season. Then Juventus thought, okay, fine, they were good enough. They allowed him, continue the job. They gave him a proper contract at the beginning of the season, during the summer. And there were two managers that I had on what I would define as fraud watch coming into the season. There was him, Igor Tudor, and there was Christian Kivu, Inter Milan's head coach now after Simone Inzaghi left. Christian Kivu as well, I'm still not convinced, although Inter Milan still look like they're grinding out the results. But Igor Tudor's one has just come out too quickly. Started the season partially well, then they just dropped off. They don't won the game since 13th of September. This is 27th of October. This is 27th of October. That's what? About 6 weeks since Juventus last won a game of football in all competitions. In that time frame, they played 8 games. They've gone to different grounds. They lost against Lazio, which was the straw that broke the camel's back in this situation. There was a 4-4 draw. I remember back in the Champions League before the international break. They played against Dortmund in that time frame. Cesc Fabregas is doing fantastic work with Como, but getting beat by Como 2-0. It does not speak well. Anyways, good riddance, if I would put it that way. Good luck to him in his future endeavors. I guess we'll see what comes next. Maybe they'll go outside again, because Tudor was the first outsider, let me put it that way, that they hired since Didier Deschamps. Didier Deschamps was the last non-Italian coach to coach this Juventus side. So Tudor was the first they've gone in that route. So let's see who comes next.